I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
All right, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Hope you guys are doing well today. Today is kind of a somber day, unfortunately. Because Takeoff of the Migos was killed last night. But before we get into it, let's start with acknowledgments, because I appreciate y'all being here, because y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here. What's up, Ron P? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a tofu one as well. What's up, Girl by the Mystic? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a tofu one. Hopefully they're not overdoing you at work. What's up, Philly T? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you hanging in there. What's up, Spicy and Philly? How you doing with your spicy self? What's up, Baps? How you doing? I hope you keeping it spicy at the gym. Told you I'm gonna stay on you. What's up, Tiffany Black? How you doing? Oh Lord, how you doing? Oh wow. They're not playing. They're not playing Tiffany, I guess. All right, so obviously this live is gonna be obviously about Takeoff of the Migos being killed last night. So my thoughts are all over the place, right? This deals culturally. This deals with insensitivity. This deals with a content creator over here. I'm not gonna call her a content creator, a trash creator over here, disrespecting the man. Just died, Pizarro. The man just died. What if that was your boyfriend or your husband? How would you like for us to say that your husband was sacrificed? That's very disrespectful for you to sit up there and say that that man was sacrificed. It was like you don't even know the details of the situation. I don't care what she had to say. That title is beyond disrespectful to say that's someone was sacrificed. I just that's terrible. What's up, Rhonda? How you doing? That's terrible. That's despicable. Despicable. That's actually dealing with someone's life who passed away in a tragic manner, and you wouldn't even let 12 hours pass before you sit up here and desecrate and mock his death. That's so disrespectful and tasteless. And what if it was you? What if it was you would then that's what I don't understand, and that's what I don't like about people. They could do all the bullshit, all the malarkey that they want, but when it involves them, then we wrong. Then y'all wrong. Then we wrong. We this, but when they do it, oh, it's okay. No, have the same reverence and respect that you would if it was your own family member. That is downright tasteless. Tasteless. No respect for human life no more, or the passing of human life. People just think, oh well, I could just say it's a sacrifice and all that other bullshit. Y'all better stop playing with the dead. Well, anyway, all right. So what I want to say about the whole situation. Let me put this up here. Like, I'm not really feeling how there's the video out there of him laying, him passed away on the ground. I'm not feeling the people who posting videos of that. I'm not feeling that. Like, there's a major news outlet that's got the final moments of Quavo trying to lift him up and has posted that as their front page picture. That's tasteless. Like, I don't know. But we as a society is just don't have no humanity no more, no respect for a person's life in their last moments, and it's terrible. It's sad. So, in case you don't know who we're talking about Takeoff of the Migos. They're a trio. Here they are right here. Um, so here they are, picture right here. So, in case you don't know who they are, so I think Takeoff is the one in the middle, and I think Quavo is the one to my right, and then was it Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset is the one to the left. So they're part of the group, the Migos. There's been attempts on their life in the past. So this is not just the first attempt. I'm not going to call this an attempt. Basically, what I read and what I've understood based on what I've seen is that they were at a private gathering. Now I don't know if they were performing at this private gathering at a pool. Was it a pool hall or a bowling alley? It was a pool hall or bowling alley in Houston. Now it looked like it was an upscale bowling alley. They said it was about 50 people there. So that lets you know there wasn't no concert. There wasn't anything like that. It was like more of an intimate setting. Like I said, I don't know if they got paid to perform or what. That from what I read, that wasn't confirmed yet. But they said that Quavo was playing dice there. And apparently, this is allegedly from what I read. I don't see Tiffany Black. I don't know who was. I've seen the video, but I don't know who was who involved. You know what I mean? So I can't really speak on who was who in the video and stuff like that, but I saw it. But apparently Quavo was playing dice, and I guess he was losing some bread. He was losing some money. And I guess he started getting a little bit dicey, and therefore he had a couple of words with some people, and there was a dust up, and somebody started shooting. And then, that unfortunately, those bullets, as you know, bullets don't have a name on it. Unfortunately, those bullets hit Takeoff, and Takeoff passed away. Like I said, if y'all seen the video, y'all seen the photos, it's a sad situation. And they said Quavo was over there crying and trying to get him, and I guess trying to take him to the vehicle, but it was too late. And it's senseless. Now let's get into the culture itself. About a month ago, we had PNB get shot out in Cali. So when is it gonna stop? Like, I mean, I don't see nobody in country music. I don't see nobody in pop music. I don't see nobody in the jazz industry taking out one another. Yeah, they may have words for each other, but they're not taking out each other. And it's sad. And it's sad. It's like in our area, I mean, what's the purpose of success? So that you can get killed? So you can get shot? And what's his name? Little Boosie was out there in Houston one time, and he got shot in the leg. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It needs to stop. I understand the industry glorifies violence, but to what? And this seemed like Takeoff was an innocent bystander in this situation, from what I read. Takeoff was just chilling. He was shocked about what was going on, and it seemed like he stood up and a bullet hit him, from what I understand. Now, obviously, there's more facts to the situation that we may not be privy to at this time, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Insane. One of the top. What would be more sensible if they left, and I'm not excusing it, if they left a concert and somebody came by and sprayed up they Sprinter van. You could understand that. But for him to be at a private event of 50 people and get killed in that, that's just insane to me. That's insane to me. And just the lack of regard for life. Of people just posting video. I understand we're in the social media age, but damn. I don't know. It's insane. We don't value life. We don't value our people who made it. It's either what's the point of making it when it just seems like people be hating. People be hating on the jewelry they're flossing and all that other stuff, and they just jealous because they didn't get where they're at. And that's why I was pissed out about Pizarro talking about he's a damn motherfucking sacrifice. That man lost his life. And they ain't no, you can't sit there, nobody knew Quavo was gonna pop off and then it escalate that. And then if you're gonna say sacrifice, then why Quavo wasn't killed? Why is Takeoff is the one that's lost his life accidentally or wasn't the one directed to? That's why I don't like that shit. That's so fuck. We know she trash. I don't even know why I'm giving her the time of day. But it's just messed up. You do that to that man, to that man family like that. And then you want people to respect your family when you go through death. And she lost someone close to her. You see what I'm saying? She lost someone close to her. So she understands the pain of death. So to sit up here and come on and say that somebody was sacrificed? Anyway. But yeah. So I mean, people be watching, and I mean, I see that from my perspective. I'll be like, that's why I hate. Like, I watch basketball, right? So I think they may have been. Was it Takeoff? No, it was the dudes. No. It was what's his name? Blueface and somebody else was sitting courtside at the Memphis Grizzlies game, excuse me. And they came there courtside just flossing stacks of money. They put stacks of money to their ear. They came out there blinged out. And I'm like, why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all doing that? I said, y'all making yourselves targets. Y'all making yourselves targets to the man that's sitting in the nosebleed seats who wish they were you. And everybody's watching. And you know what? Sad reality is they should be able to go out and floss what they earn. But that breeds jealousy. But also that's what keeps you relevant, right? I mean, it's just so sad. I mean, because they were actually doing stuff, like they were making good music. To me, how can the Migos come back from this? And that shouldn't even be the thought right now. Because we know the Migos had the whole situation with the Cardi B and Quavo situation where they broke up and they were throwing subliminal shade at, Cardi B and Quavo, right? Because Quavo is the one that's married to or dating, I don't know if they're married, to Cardi B. But how could they ever come? They were the hot group. I don't know no other group. I mean, there's tons of rappers out there, but at the end of the day, let me not even say that. At the end of the day, I'm sure some people are like, okay, now now I can eat because this is the cold world. So for those who are disrespecting that man, and then they say Takeoff was the chillest one. They said why he got to be the one to go because he don't start no mess with nobody. He just chill, he rap, he keep to himself, and he keep it pushing. Whereas some of these other people who be instigating stuff and saying stuff, you know what I mean? It's always the innocent people, right? They gotta go. You be asking why, why, So it's just insane. And then on top of that, if you think about it, it wasn't nothing but trash in the music game for a long time. Well, let me say the rap game for a long time. And then they came back, kind of changed the game a little bit. I mean, they they were the better of the mumble rappers. They were the better of the mumble rappers, but I mean, their music was banging. You gotta admit that. So it's sad. Just like when they took Tupac. I'm like, damn, they took Tupac. You know what I mean? What? I don't know. All right, let me see what y'all saying. I'm being rude, but feel free to throw to the loud. Please subscribe. I appreciate y'all being here because y'all could definitely be somewhere else. But it's sad. It is really sad. And as a black man, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. We had Kanye acting a damn fool just a couple of days ago. Now we got Quavo. Oh, excuse me, not Quavo. We got the Migos. Passed away. So I mean, as an outsider looking into outside like damn. Inside we like damn. The only thing I can say from the outside is that whole Nancy Pelosi thing. I'm thank God that wasn't a black man that hit Nancy Pelosi husband over the damn head with a hammer. Oh, we would really be effing up this week for real. I mean, I'm sorry to make it about race, but it is. But as a black man, I mean, when everybody reached the top, we F up. Look at Chris Rock and Will Smith. Hey, come on now. But this is sad nonetheless. It was just sad because it was for of what? A dice game? But then you got to think about controlling your temper, emotional intelligence, right? And I'm not gonna put I hate to put things on people, but if Quavo did not get upset, would the situation have escalated and Offset and Takeoff would have still been here? You got to think about it like that too. Your emotions is what gets you in the place that you're in. Cardi B said that. She lost out on a multi-million-dollar photo shoot that only took 1 day for, what was it, Call of Duty, I think it was? For Call of Duty, because of that situation at that club, which only lasted about 2 minutes because of her temper. And this is all over pretty much a temper. A temper. If he would have kept his cool, he probably had the money that he was losing, but probably his ego got in the way. And bullets have no name. It's insane. But let me get to y'all comments and get off my soapbox for a little bit. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Tiffany Black, no, I did not see that. Tiffany Black said it was a celebration for Jay Prince's birthday, no performance. Okay, thank you, Tiffany Black. I appreciate the clarification. Babs says she's definitely not trying to see any video footage. Yeah, Babs, I didn't want to see it either. And I was very hesitant to do so. But me as a content creator, you gotta, especially with something of this visibility and magnitude, you definitely you just gotta put it aside, because I could be commenting on something and not seeing the video would have just corrected me right then and there. So yeah, girl bottom said they did say like he was probably killed by friendly fire, right? Because it seemed like his people started shoot. Well, I don't know how they start shooting. Somebody started shooting, and his people's return shots and unfortunately shot him. And that that will all come out in due time. Unfortunately. Callie the Rich, what's up? Callie the Rich says it's Jay Prince Jr. Okay, thank you. Virginia Redbone says I do believe he was shot by mistake, which even makes it even worse. I feel makes it even worse, right? So he was taken by his own crew, his own people. That makes you look at the senselessness of violence, that it was by mistake. So the man is gone by mistake. You know what I mean? So therefore, it's no rhyme or reason. Let me see what else y'all saying. You say your typing sucks today? No problem. Callie the Rich says she sounded so dumb. Yeah. I mean, there's a time and place for ignorance, say it or not, especially with the content she produced. If she appeals to the ignorant and the stupid and the dumb, okay, it's an audience for everybody. But when it comes to somebody's life who was an actual human being, you don't play with that. That's something that you just, okay, I'm not going to comment, I bypass. Let me talk about how Nina Gogoli is a white woman or a purple woman or a green woman or something like that, or how my man shoved a penis down my throat and now I'm going to scam y'all and then tell you that I stole your money. That's fine, but leave real life out of that. Yeah, that's why I'm making this live, because I don't feel like we should let that shit go. Because like I said, if it was her situation, her sister, whoever in her family passed away, she would come on here, expecting us to be reverent. Not saying that the YouTube took her sister so she could stop making bad content, and that's the sacrifice, right? You get what I'm saying? Somebody could come on messy and say, "Oh, Pizarro's sister was sacrificed because to stop the bad content." Yeah. So. Tiffany Black says, I definitely value life, even the lives of those I disagree with, and condolences to all his family and friends. For real. For real. But I don't think you can stop what happened, because that's the culture, right? That's what they talk about in their songs. So Billy T says, when I woke up this morning and saw that pic, it was very upsetting. Yeah, how did I find out? Actually, I found out through Rico reports, because like my notifications started going off all of a sudden, like a burst of notifications, and the first one I saw was Rico said Migos. I'm like, what? I was like, what? And then I turned on the radio and I'm like, oh wow. I couldn't believe it. And then I started doing my investigation and my digging. I said, oh. Virginia Redbone says these animals out here just don't give a fuck. I mean, you're right, Virginia. You're right. Look at what happened in Chicago. 13 dead on Halloween. 13 dead. Was it 13? Yeah, 13 dead over Halloween, or shot or injured. Insane. Like the value of life. That's why I say, Virginia Redbone, that I was so perturbed by the fact that the news publication out there posting last moments of that man dead. I could understand somebody trying to clout chase and posting a video. That's unacceptable still, but you're supposed to have journalistic integrity. But sensationalism is what's key. So, or what they're trying to get. I know Offset is in pain right now because they were at odds. Yeah, yeah. Did I ever say that wrong? Yeah, I must have said whoever. Okay, yeah, Offset. I think I may have said Quavo was married to Cardi B. It's Offset married to Cardi. My bad, y'all. My thing is with conspiracies, even if some may be true, it's hard to prove them, so they can't be stated as fact. Right, Ron P. But in this instance, we know damn well this was an accident. I mean, just the way it laid out. I'm like, did you do your research? Hey, Gwen Star, how you doing? Some of my family was in that industry, one, and it's more to some of these stories that's actually told to the public. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. But you can't. But Gwen Star, you gonna tell me? Oh, okay. I get them mixed up. I'm sorry. Oh, Quavo, start a fight at the dice game. We're gonna make it rowdy in here. Then they conspire to have Takeoff shot and killed. You can't. And I know what you're saying, but I don't know. There's always a plot. I mean, there's always. Oh, I hate to say that, but just the way it happened, it was like, okay, mm, mm, yeah, this is so sad, so sad. And then the sad part about it, they would be complaining, the music sucked today. It ain't no good music no more. Cause you take the people out that made the good music. I'm not laughing, but it's like y'all take it. It's like when the people come over here and strike up, hey, oh man, y'all boring. The beat said, well, you took out the people that were making the good content. I mean, it's kind of like that. Bap says nobody is to blame other than the person who was shooting indiscriminately. Facts. What's up, Cheryl Burnett? How you doing, spoiler? But if you know Jesus, get closer. That's what I'm saying, Cheryl. It's just something ain't right. I think I told you I bought some potassium iodide because I don't know what the hell's going on with the Russia and Ukraine. But Cheryl Burnett, it just seemed like there's no humanity no more. Nobody don't care for people no more. Like, and I'm not talking about giving to a homeless person that's on a corner who's panhandling. That's not to me giving. That's like temporary resolution of guilt that you may be doing better than the person at the corner. What I'm talking about, there's no kindness no more. Like mm, I don't know. It's just sad. Nobody don't care for people no more. Everybody's like, okay, well, how does this affect me? Nobody don't go out of their way no more, and if they do, it's very rare, very very rare. But yeah, so get closer to God because who knows what's next. Let's see what else y'all saying. Spicy Infinite says our people is so very lost. Sad to say, I feel very embarrassed. All the shooters just sick of it. Yeah, I feel embarrassed too. Because other cultures and stuff, they not taking out their people like that. Now I know stuff happened in the island. Some major Jamaican or reggaeton, some artists or what they call it, island musician was killed, but it just don't make no sense. And the sad part about it be your own people that be right next to you that say, I got you, but they mad because they not in your situation. That be plotting and planning or dropping your location on a troll account. It's a dirty game. That's why I say like to be incentivized to achieve success. Now I'm not saying be a bum, but it's for what? For what? For what? Like, do you think people want to become the speaker of the house right now? After one man got past that security. Did you? I mean, once you learn more and more details about that Nancy Pelosi situation, how in the world he came with zip ties? They said he was going to break Nancy Pelosi's knees. So when she had to roll into, I forget what they call it, but the state house or whatever, or what? No, the house or whatever. When she gets rolled into there, they will see that that's he said they will see it's a consequence. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't want to be no government official right now. Talking about he wanted to break her knees. I was like, and then he got to the elevator in the house, and then the man bust him over the head. I was like, wow. It's like I'd rather be just normal. I'd rather just pay bills and work. Oh Lord. Calorie says you have to understand when you hang out with J Prince Senior in mob ties, you are protected in Houston. Quavo went against a mob tie member, so that is what they do. Takeoff got hit. Oh, okay. See, Calorie, that's why I understand when they say mob. I saw that, but I didn't understand what that meant. I mean, I'm not from. I'm not from Houston, so I didn't know. But thank you because now that makes sense. You have to understand when you hang out with J Prince Senior. And I don't know who J Prince Senior is. No disrespect, I don't know. And Junior and mob ties, you are protected in Houston. Quavo went against a mob tie member, which I read. You're right. So this is what they do. Takeoff got hit by accident. So did Takeoff get hit by a mob tie member or one of their crew, or one of Quavo's crew, or Migos crew? Thank you, because I didn't know what they meant by Bob. I didn't know what they meant like a regular mob or whatever. So, Cali Rich, I also read that they said that Houston is about to be a no-fly zone. So what they mean by no-fly? Like no celebrities are going to be coming in there. What's up, Thanda Zeus? Thanda Zena? How you doing? Let me see what y'all saying. Thank you, girl, by the mystic. Unfortunate situations for Takeoff. Oh, sorry, unfortunate situations for Takeoff. Super cool dude. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like he didn't deserve that out of all people, especially what they were saying. He was just chilling, and I guess he stood up and he got hit. Mm. Nah, I see what you're doing. I'll put you in timeout because we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. Stand up, Zay Zay, whatever your name is. You better learn the culture before you come in here trying to troll. We as black people, we don't talk like that. Just like I say, I could sit over here and say, "How you doing, buddy? What's up? What's up, dude? What's going on?" I'm sure you would be able to understand that I'm not part of your culture, and I could definitely understand that you're not part of ours. So don't play. Virginia Redbone says they put that video out with this poor young man laying there with his brain. Oh Lord, yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sad, just sad. Ooh, no, no, they didn't. Philly T said, Child. It's a different age, Philly T. This society feels that everything should be categorized and not categorized, but cataloged and documented and taken. Like it's just to me, it's like all that picture taking and posting is immediate. I don't know, just immediate aim for attention, selfish attention. Yeah, I bet it was disrespectful. Virginia Redbone says they said he was chilling in the corner minding his business and heard a commotion. As soon as he stood up, got hit in the back of the head. Damn. Damn. Wow. Why is always the good people? Like it's for real. And then they let all the bad people live. How you let that dude in? It's just like all these the bad people the one they saving it. I don't get it. Right, 15 in Chicago. Insane. What's up, Miss B Town Hester? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Teron Heron? Good to see you as well. Um Tiffany Black, you cannot talk about Jewish people. You can't. I had my whole tirade the other day about that. Like, if you go, let me shut up. Let me shut up. I think the new flavor of Kool Aid is Mad Day. Just sickening people be mad at yourself for being a big dummy. Well, people just mad in general because of the world they in. Like I tell you, you better find a way to be happy because the next thing you know, you're gonna be really mad about something. So, yeah, the regard for life is at a minimum. Blame Mark Zuckerberg and all these other people who just allow people to post anything and everything. You do get desensitized, just like when them kids play video games and blow off people's heads. They get desensitized at the fact of when they see it in real life, right? For real, I'm serious. Gwen Star says, "I get your point, SK. Just as I see another's point, nevertheless, are some of our people as another's mindset." No, I mean I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree. It's sad. So, um, oh, you talking about who? You talking about Virginia Redbone? Okay. Let me see. Ronnie Q says black on black crime has been part of the American lynching for decades. But as specific phenomena is no more real than white on white crime. Mm, I gotta disagree with that because our black on black crime seems to be committed at the highest of levels in terms of success, whereas they don't take out each other like that Like I said, who do you know in the country music industry? Excuse me, they got taken out, or the pop industry. I don't see I don't see nobody trying to take out Taylor Swift. See, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Tamika LaShawn? Saying, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. One of the people in the back says, I'm still stuck on why Nancy police were targeting how he got in the house. ADT, where are you? I don't know. To me, I don't know. I think because he wanted to drive home a point. He wanted there to be a visible reminder to everybody, he said, of the consequences. So I think that was just lack security, to be honest. And he was a one-man situation, and he had the complexion of not to trigger or alarm, to be honest. Maybe. Because obviously you had to get there, right? So he had to drive there, walk there, whatever. So if he looked the part of who belonged in the neighborhood, whereas somebody who didn't look the part came in with dreads and a hoodie, would have been seen more quickly, I guess, or quicker. Ronnie Q says from 1976 to 2005, 90% of the black victims were killed by black offenders, but that racial exclusivity was also true for white victims of white crime. 86% were killed by white offenders. That statement said, yeah, but it also doesn't underline situation at hand from a social economic standpoint. It's deeper than what you're trying to say in that statement. I don't understand what's going on in Texas with these rappers. Yeah, but Texas is weird in the sense that, like, I don't know, it's just weird. Texas is just weird in that whole rap game and the people down there and stuff like that. But it just seemed like emotional intelligence was the cause of the situation. Yeah, I agree, girl by the mystic. Remember, blacks are only 30% of the population, so whites are by far killing their own more than blacks. Right, but you got to understand, Ronnie Q, the media is mostly ran by white folks, and you're not going to report on your own people. You know what I mean? Like, they rather report on black people because they don't have that connection to black people. So they're like, oh, look at these people that I don't have no connection to and see what they're doing. But when you start to report on your own people, that hits you internally, psychologically. Oh my God, I can't believe we were capable of that. Or I'm not going to show that we are capable of that. And that happens even unconsciously. So they have that benefit. It's like turning the blind eye to the obvious. No problem, Gwen Star. All right, let me see what else you guys saying. Bab says, "No, I understand, Ronnie Q. I appreciate you sharing that insight." But girl by the mystic. Imagine who else is in there. We got Tracy, we got Jay Wilson, Joyce, or wherever she is, Brian. So it's a lot of people out there who are lower tier crazy celebrities and real crazy celebrities. But I guess I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Bap says most murder is between people of the same race, so black on black crime isn't the exception, but the rate of black people killing each other is too high, and we do need to do better by each other. Yeah, especially regarding Ronnie Q's fact regarding our percentage of the population is definitely too high. It's definitely too high. But I think emotional intelligence is a situation. I mean, yeah, it's just I don't know. Tamika LaShawn says that attack on Nancy Pelosi is just another part of their mission that was included completely with the attack on the Capitol. She was the target then. Yeah, but they were saying he was. I can say he was radicalized, but he definitely was a lone wolf, and they worry about these lone wolves because lone wolves are harder to track. And you don't know. That's what was so scary about that whole thing at the Capitol. It was like, damn. You know. So let me see what else y'all saying. That's why we can't buy into what the media is reporting because the facts state otherwise. Is my point. No, I totally agree. The media don't report what they should report, and I think it's the producers and all the directors who have their own agenda at hand. Don't get me wrong. I'm sick of sitting in school. Yeah, I am too. It's no. This is the younger kids got the mindset of I'm gonna put in this work so I can advance, because I can show them that I'm about that life. Whereas the people at who they trying to please is just using them as the pawn, knowing that they're gonna get wind up dead or jail. So I don't know. It's sad. It's sad nonetheless. I mean, I don't have the answers to that because I ain't in that life. I live my life as a black man very strategically. Um, and that's why it's always good to keep to yourself because you don't know who you messing with, what they involved with, and then that shit comes on to you. That's what I'm saying. So, but I forgot who left that comment, but damn, I forgot your name. But no offense, who was telling me about the mob? They said that this is a bad look on the mob, um, because they're the ones that's supposed to protect the artists that come into that area, and they feel they're doing so. So, so that's not a good look as well. So I think there might be ramifications and repercussions, especially the one who popped off at Quavo. Not yeah, Quavo. Is it Quavo? Yeah. Because I'm sure they had to pay their fee, right, for protection. You're not supposed to get killed by your handler, or you're not supposed to have your handler instigate stuff that gets you killed. It's no different from those spy movie. Watch spy movies and stuff like that. So, so it's not. It's going like I said. It's gonna be something fallout, I guess. Um. Oh well. Well, that's what you. I mean, what do you expect? They kind of childish over there and stuff like that. Some of the ads have been running regarding people from the left and the right have been downright damn despicable. I'm like, really? I'm like, really? Y'all 50, 60-year-old people acting childish. Like, I'm like, really? Just to get elected? You ain't gonna be in the seat for just 4 years, and now you running this? I don't get it. It's weird. Like common sense ain't common no more. Stupidity is key. I don't get it. I don't know. But yeah. So that's it. So I'll drop the link real quick in case anybody wants to come up here and share their sentiments. Rest in peace. Takeoff. It's definitely gone too soon. He was only 28 years old. You know, it's sad. It is so sad. So sad. So all right. Thank you, girl, by the mistake for dropping my cash out. I'm not gonna put it on the screen because this is like I don't like. You know what I mean? I'm not all about the coin. I do have a heart. Do have a heart. Anything else that I want to say? No. Halloween was just a little bit of a bore, to be honest. It wasn't too much going on Halloween. Um, mm, that's sad if he did do that. Mm. Just be careful how you treat people because it will come back on you, whether you know it or not. I do feel that. Sometimes we do have to put people in their place, but to my people, ain't right. I don't know. We just lost ourselves, man. I just don't. Ain't no people who kind no more. It's all about embarrassing and stuff like that. But then when you're nice to people, you wish you would have knocked them in their damn head. It's a balancing act, to be honest. Um, yeah, and the thing that bothered me today was I was I was coming out the I was coming out the gas station, and there was this dude that was panhandling, and he was a younger guy. Now, mind you, he just came out the gas station. He got a Slurpee in his hand, and he's asking me for $1. And I left the gas station with nothing because they didn't have what I wanted. And I sat there, and I was like, the nerve of you to sit there and ask me for $1 when obviously you just was able to treat yourself to something that's in your hand, and I could see it. Now, when I turned my head, I said, I hope you don't throw the slushy at my head, but because I told him no, I said not today. But I was like, the nerve, I was just like the nerve. Well, I was like, you ain't struggling. Like, why are you asking me for $1? Obviously, you spent a couple of dollars on that Slurpee. I was like, damn, like y'all bold with it. Y'all seriously bold with it. Not y'all, but you know what I mean. They just how you gonna ask me? Like I didn't come out there with a bag of potato chips, a soda, a hot dog, and you know you don't know if I even had it. You probably got more money than me coming out there with a Slurpee. I was like, damn, like I had to sit back and that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't, you know, that usually don't bother me. But he up there with it, and I got a photographic memory. It was a yellow smoothie, and, and I said the nerve. Oh, we do have a guest appearance by somebody. Hey,
Hey,
what's up, Babs? How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
Um, I was just thinking about this whole stuff with Takeoff, and I think it was like a couple weeks ago. Fat Joe was talking about rappers were an endangered species, and
Mm.
I was like, "Oh, don't be dramatic," you know.
Hmm.
But then you see it more and more often. It's crazy. These young dudes just keep dying at alarming rates.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you got Kanye compounding the situation because of what he doing. So
Yeah,
he's intentionally trying to take himself out.
for
It's just like,
real. That stuff he said about knowing what it was like to have a knee on your neck was so disrespectful.
yeah, but I don't think he cared. He don't have no care in the world.
Nah, Kanye is like a classic narcissist.
Do you think? I think he was always a classic narcissist, but I think, like I said on the other line, I felt like after the death of his mother, he still has that still is weighing over him on him. You know.
I think he was always like that. I just think we didn't see as much of it, because we didn't see as much of him back then. I don't think there was. When he came out, it was still like the early 2000s, right?
Hmm.
And there wasn't as much social media and stuff like that. We didn't have as much exposure to him as we do
True.
now.
And
Yeah,
I think he wanted to get where he wanted to go, so therefore he kind of held back on a lot of things he wanted to say.
yeah. He played
So
the game for a little bit,
right, exactly, I agree. But this is just too
but I was done
sad.
with Kanye after he said that slavery stuff. I was done.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's Caucasian.
So do you listen to Jay-Z?
Do I listen to Jay Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. But I
You
mean,
remember that song he made, the story of OJ? Yep,
yes,
that's what Kanye reminds me of lately. I be like, can you listen to that song
Mhm.
please a few times?
Yeah. I wonder what Jay Z feels about that. About they haven't said a word. I'm sure they distanced themselves from him, but it'd be interesting to get their take on how they feel about him. Now.
Yeah, I guess they probably won't say too much because they used to be friends, but I
Hmm.
I think they think he a clown too.
Yeah, a dangerous clown, to be honest. So it's yeah. I don't know. It's just sad. It's just all the way sad. The prevalence of guns,
Yep.
because bullets have no name. It's just senseless.
And it's
Senseless.
like it's a problem for this to be a first world country.
Mm.
The fact that we have this much of an issue with violence should let people know that it's an issue with our culture overall, with the culture of this
Oh yeah,
country.
for sure. And then, the sad part about it is that it can easily get nipped in the bud. But you got to remember, it is our constitutional right.
Yeah.
But that complicates things as well as lobbyists.
When
Being
you
in
have
the
people
pockets of
so
other people.
beholden to guns that they were
Hmm.
willing to turn, you remember with Sandy Hook, they were trying to say it was a hoax, right?
Yeah.
They trying to
Hmm.
make everything into a conspiracy just so that they can hold on to weapons. So people don't care enough.
Yeah, it's just weird. Even with the upcoming election, the things that people are saying, I'm like, are you really that stupid? Like, do you really believe that? Like, it's just like really. It's just how did they
It's
brainwash these
dangerous, is
people?
what it is.
I feel a lot of this is just people just happy to be part of something. That's how
Yeah.
I feel. Because it's a lonely world, and they just happy to be around people that they all have a same common belief and goal, no matter
Yeah,
how destructive it is. So,
true. And they get addicted to these echo chambers.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
We
know,
were just talking the other day about the affirmative action and the ruling that they're about to have in the Supreme Court. And I was telling them is more than likely going to get overturned as far as like college admissions because the left doesn't have the votes to maintain affirmative action. in the Supreme Court. And it's like, if people had paid attention a couple years ago, well, not a couple years ago, because it's been like 6, 7 years now, and voted for Hillary, we wouldn't even have this problem because we wouldn't have the Supreme Court picks that Trump got, right? But these echo chambers and people were arguing about, oh, well, they don't like Hillary, they don't like this, they don't like that. But if you had to pay attention a little longer, it's like, it's not even about the president at this point. It's about actual long-term lasting effects. But I'm off topic now.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
I went on a tangent.
But there's so much being thrown that distracts the people, you know?
Yep.
You know,
That's
so
exactly
much.
it. Everybody just distracted. And
Right.
online amplifies it a whole lot.
Right. And everybody's got a voice that they don't need to have.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but then you start spreading that. Just like anybody can get on and post a video of somebody getting killed. That's crazy.
Yep.
You know, it's insane.
Or you could have somebody like Alex Jones who claims that they just a online personality, quote unquote, but they know people believe the stuff that they say. Yep.
Yes, it's dangerous and it's crazy.
But I refuse to watch that video though of Takeoff. I'm not watching that.
I wouldn't advise you do. I wouldn't advise you do. But because it's just like, when I first heard it, I was like, okay, it's in front of a rundown bowling alley or something like that, or with tons of people. No, it was an upscale place, on a couple of floors high. And, obviously he's deceased, and what comes with people being deceased by violent acts.
Right.
And it's just so sad. It was just so sad. And then why are you filming at that time? You should have been running.
But it boils down to what you said before, emotional intelligence, and then also that addiction to being online and having that instant gratification for attention. Because if people weren't watching it, they wouldn't have posted it. They wouldn't have gotten the attention that they were seeking by posting that online, and so it wouldn't be such a desire for them to do it.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the real drug of our society. It's attention.
Yep.
Everybody
We are a vain
wants it.
society right now.
Yeah. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants to, be known forever, for good or bad. So.
Yep. But that's it. I don't be staying up too long.
I know. But thank you, Babs. How's the workout plan going?
Actually pretty decent. I actually have been losing weight, so yeah.
Yes, congratulations, salutations.
Thank you. Even though sometimes when I'm working out, I feel like I'm about to die.
Oh, that's just the beginning. The best is when it don't even bother you,
That's when you being dramatic. Shoot.
But that means you're pushing your body, so that's good.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, I don't want to do this, but it's for the long-term benefit, so it is what it is,
Because you don't want to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Exactly. Or be a shoulda, coulda in the hospital. Yeah.
Right. No, don't reach the hospital. Oh, Lord. Why is somebody in the hospital for 3 weeks? And I'm not going to include you in that, but it was interesting. I was like,
I don't talk about that
stuff. I know. That's why I said that. I'm going to shut up. So, yeah.
But all right.
All right. Thank you, Babs.
Appreciate
your input. Bye now. That's the one and only Babs. Babs, keep on. Your body's going to thank you later. So don't get tired. Don't become a couch potato. But yeah. Well, we'll say that for another live. But why is somebody in the hospital for 3 weeks? I'm like, 3 weeks? I'm like, dude, you gotta how much is your hospital bill? But anyway, we'll stay on topic. Yeah. Okay, so anything else, y'all? That's about it. That's all I really wanted to say. Pizarro, you wrong for that. Hopefully you take that down. That's not right. And I don't agree with that. To the Black community, we got to get it together. Because right now we out here looking stupid. So Ronnie Q, stop that. Oh Lord, it's gluttonous, but yeah, it's sad. Just totally sad. That's all I can say. As a Black man, I'm embarrassed. 3 people that reached the pinnacle of hip hop success, and you take them out of the game. And on top of that, the circumstances were accidental. right? And then based on that person that came in here, I forgot their name, they were supposed to be protected. So how your protection wound up getting you killed, I don't know. It's so many layers to that. It's so many layers. It's just weird. So well, Ronnie Q, you say we talking about the the fake pastor. You say he loved him some wings because he definitely got some bat wings as arms. Okay. While we on wings, Wingstop is actually doing pretty well in terms of the stock market because if you did not know, chicken is very expensive, but when they got the chicken, they discard of the wings, so the wings are the cheapest for Wingstop to buy. So therefore, they're saving a lot of money. I think I told y'all that the other day, and therefore they are one of the more profitable companies on Wall Street while everybody else is tanking. So something. What you say, Natasha? I can't say the baby part, but yes, SK, y'all know that for 2 years. What is that? How long you want me to stay in office for 2 years? All right, y'all. Anything else, or so I'm gonna wrap this up. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. If you so choose to. Thank you for my moderators for dropping that in the chat. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you also to my wonderful moderators. I know the job ain't easy. And thank you to my moderators for staying consistent. Because they don't be one thing I say about my moderators is they don't be flip-flopping. They don't remind me of Flipper. Because I could peek into a live somewhere else and they the same people. They don't be over there doing some no inconsistent bull that I then gotta come back and be like, damn. Well, who is this person? Is this a chameleon or what? So I do appreciate and I'm not trying to control nobody, but in terms of their virtual DNA, they are very consistent, and I'm glad that's why I selected them because I did watch and I did see, and I do appreciate their consistency. Because you know how they be one person be one way over here, then be doing something totally different somewhere else. Be like, damn, you know. So I do appreciate that about my moderators. So. And they the best in the game in terms of hospitality. I think what chat was I in? I mean, it might have been Brianna chat or something. Somebody's chat. Somebody says, well, why don't your moderators greet people? It's like, damn, you gotta tell your moderators to greet people. And I mean, that's just I don't tell my moderators, I don't give my moderators no instructions. Like we don't have a moderator meeting. I mean, they're they're adults. And they don't be doing nothing for me to have no damn moderator meeting. So I don't have all that. Nah, I mean, I don't think I ever had an issue. Oh, that was somebody that wanted to become a moderator and their auditions went wrong. Somebody wanted to become a moderator and they were auditioning, but the auditions went wrong. Oh Lord, they didn't pass the background test. Oh, I'm not gonna say no names. That is definitely subliminal. Oh Lord, the background test they failed. Let me leave that alone. Thank you, detach myself. I appreciate your comment. Thank you. Yes, I'm thankful for the loyalty of my moderators because out here, boy. Oh wait a minute. Well, I should say that for another live. I'm gonna leave that for another live because I don't want to be all over the place. No, Gwen Stein ain't being shady. That person, ooh Lord, they were auditioning like American Idol. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you in blue? I had to go and switch devices. Like, wait a minute, what color is they in? They were still general admission. Let me stop. Oh Lord. Okay. Ron P said, so true. I go in some rooms and moderators totally ignore the people, no greetings or anything. Cold as ice. Yes. Cold as their toenails. So I do appreciate my moderators because it does add a certain aspect. And a lot of these content creators are struggling with moderator ego. And what I mean by moderator ego or moderator selfishness is that they take their own personal vendetta that started in somebody else's life, carry it over to where they have a blue stick, and then go ham on the person they had an issue with. And the moderator and the content creator, not even knowing all this, don't know this, and this person could be an avid supporter of that person, but because that person they moderator had a beef with somebody else in the chat, they messing up that person's channel. And that's why I sit up here and like Brianna sit up here and say, I don't control, I'm moderator. I'm like, you stupid, because they're ruining your channel. because they're taking out their frustration, their anger, and you don't even know it because the person's black. And let me tell you something. I mean, I'm not gonna email you and let you know that I've been blocked like that. I'm like, oh well, whatever. I'll just unsubscribe and go on to the next. If you can't control your moderators, then something is definitely wrong. So, what time is it? It is 5:04. Where I'm at. It's 5:04. Sorry, you can't be over here disrespecting the dead. So you take off and stay gone. All right. Okay. Yeah. So that's what he said. Wow, who that be? I don't know. I forgot about them. Lord have mercy. That was that was a lot. That shit had me questioning myself. Like, damn, am I that bad of a person? Like, no, but it wasn't me. It was them. All right, I'm out of here. I'm still mad about the Slurpee man trying to ask me. Huh? I know I just mentioned that, but that made me mad. How you asking me for a damn Slurpee? And then he go back, hey, big man, don't be sitting up here coming and talking about I'm big and you asking me for money. Like, hey, short man, because you seem to be short on money. Like, you know what I mean? I could have easily said that to him. Like, why you calling me big? Short man, you seem to be short on money. Like, I wonder how you would have felt about that, right? And then we would have a situation of low emotional intelligence because while he throwing the Slurpee on me, I'm monkey stomping him on his damn head. You know, it's just, I don't know. People are weird. Let's say somebody coming up to you with a hamburger or a Whopper, say, yo, can I get $2? Why? You eating better than me. Like, the nerve. I'm sorry, yo. That kind of bothered me a little bit. Like, damn. Anyway, and then he was mean mugging me while I'm in my car. I don't know if he was mean mugging me. I really didn't give a damn because I was like, bye, Zoom. I was like, watch me do this Yui on your face while you sitting over there drinking a damn yellow Slurpee. The nerve of these people. But anyway, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for y'all support. Feel free to thumbs up the live. Please subscribe. Hopefully we'll be back later. I'm hoping we'll be back. It's just these are crazy times. So yeah. All right. Talk to y'all later. Be safe and rest in peace. Takeoff. Rest in peace because you definitely gone too soon. And y'all was some talented dudes. And it ain't no male group. It ain't no male group out here, like rap group. It ain't no male group anyway. So I know they broke up, but I think they had the potential of coming back. They had the potential to come back together. Anyway, hopefully y'all live y'all day to the fullest and respect life. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Thank you once again to my Tofuans, my excellent moderators, and the casual fans alike. As Cheryl the Spoiler Burnett said, get closer with God and appreciate each day. Be thankful for what you have and not what you don't have, because what you wish you had, you may wish that you never got. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Bye, y'all.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu. That boy is good.
All right. Also, thank you, Baps, for coming up. I appreciate that. And Natasha, I am not your baby. Bye.